Hey, my beautiful Capricorn, Aquarius, Cuspers souls. Let's dive into your 3-month outlook for July, August, and September 2026. This reading feels like a season of breaking out of old limitations and stepping into a much more authentic version of yourself. As I'm sitting with the cards and the powerful astrology that's unfolding through July, August, September, Spirit is showing me someone standing at a doorway. One hand is still touching the past. The other hand is reaching towards the future. And the message that's coming through is that you cannot walk into your next chapter while carrying every fear from the last one. And this reading feels incredibly significant because so many of you are speaking about so many of these cards, and I'm hearing some of you as well are speaking about breakthroughs, awakenings, and releasing patterns that have been quietly that's held you back. And the astrology also supports this. August, we have the Leo solar eclipse, which is bringing new beginnings. We have the Pisces lunar eclipse, which is exposing emotional truths. And September, it's the Aries full moon, which is pushing many of the Cuspers towards courageous action. And even if we're looking at your oracles, so we do have this card here, which is for the Leos, Aries, Sagittarius energy, fire ace. Perhaps you've got strong fire placements or someone around you could have those placements. Then we've got epiphany, breakthrough, guilt, sabotage, and here we have toxic bounds and patterns. I feel like this is a season of recognizing where you've been standing in your own way and finally choosing differently. And thank you so much for hitting that like button. I really appreciate it. Leaving comments and being subscribers here at the Mystical Wolf Soul Tribe. So let's dive in, beautiful souls, looking at your first lot of cards, which is regarding home and your personal life. We got clarifiers out here. We'll put it here. All right. So we can get more of a story of what is happening. So for July, your home and personal life, we have 7 of Pentacles. All right. And it's clarifying by the Chariot. So July feels like progress. That you're moving, you may not be moving as forward as quickly as you would like, but you are moving forward, all right? You are moving. 7 of Pentacles shows something that you've been patiently building. The Chariot says that momentum is beginning to return, that things are moving forward. And the Chariot says momentum is beginning to return. The Cancer new moon also we're having around the 14th of May, might just... the 14th of July, sorry. Perhaps May was very significant regarding this. But we're having on the 14th of July, it may bring renewed focus to home, family, living situations, or personal goals. Maybe something that you started in May, and things will move forward in July. So what Spirit is saying here is trust the process. You're further along than you actually think. And I'm hearing that July is a month that is going to reward patience and persistence. So let's have a look here at August. We have the 2 of Wands reversed and the 5 of Pentacles. August may bring moments of uncertainty. Maybe you might find yourself questioning your decisions, direction, and future plans. And the eclipses may just expose fears connected to security, belonging, stability. Like 5 of Pentacles normally appears when you feel unsupported. However, Spirit is showing me that this feeling is very temporary. It's temporary. It's not long term. The 27th could be significant. 25, 27 could be a significant number for someone out there. I'm hearing also don't make any permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. The support that you need may actually be closer than you actually realize. Okay. So whatever you're feeling here in your personal life in the month of August will be very temporary. Let's have a look at September. We have this beautiful Ace of Cups. Oh, and the Page of Wands reversed. Okay. It feels like emotionally refreshing, okay, because Ace of Cups, right, that brings, it's a healing energy. Sorry, I just had to pause for a moment to cough. I hope I did pause because I see that I was on pause longer and I stopped. Okay, but anyway. The Page of Wands reversed is something about uncertainty about the next step. Maybe you know what your heart wants before your mind fully catches up. And perhaps that Aries full moon may just illuminate new emotional beginnings. But maybe Spirit is also encouraging patience before rushing ahead. So patience is required, I'm hearing, also for the next 3 months. But things are moving forward. With something you might feel left out regarding something and you're indecisive about something. But yeah, things are happening. There is healing and renewal and so forth. So looking at your work and career life, let's have a look at July here. 3 of Wands. This is definitely the expansion energy. Expansion energy looking ahead. Oh wow. And even the 2 of Wands. 3 of Wands and 2 of Wands. Planning, exploring possibilities regarding your career and work. Many of you maybe even begin thinking about future opportunities, business ideas, career changes, long-term goals. Like this energy feels very optimistic in the month of July. And whatever you begin planning now could become important later in the year. Here we have the 3 of Pentacles, collaboration energy, teamwork becomes very important in the month of August. The 6 of Wands reversed. Okay, collaboration, networking, learning from others. However, the 6 of Wands reversed, clarifying here, suggests that you may not immediately receive recognition that you deserve. Maybe the eclipses could reveal where you've been seeking validation or validation externally rather than trusting your own growth. But either way, I'm hearing keep building. Not every success needs applause to be available, right? But things seem to be going well in your career here. Okay, 4 of Swords in September. I'm hearing slow down, rest, reflect, reassess. Yeah. 8 of Wands reversed. Okay, so 4 of Swords often appears when the universe is asking for recovery before the next phase begins. And the 8 of Wands reversed says delays or slower movement than expected. So maybe rather than forcing progress in the month of August regarding your career and work, maybe use this time to refine your plans. Sometimes also preparation energy, like preparing things, is progress, right? Now, let's have a look at love and relationships. We have the 7 of Wands here for July. Something about boundaries, defenses. I'm hearing lower your defenses. Yeah, here we got the 4 of Pentacles reversed. But not abandon your boundaries, I'm hearing. Just soften your walls maybe a little bit in love and relationships, right? 7 of Wands talks also about protection energy. The 4 of Pentacles reversed talks about release. So maybe this may be meaning like allowing vulnerability into connections. But for others, it may be releasing fear of loss or rejection. Love grows where trust is allowed to exist, right? All right, and then we have the Lovers here for the month of August. There might just be a spotlight on relationships in the month of August. The eclipses place relationships, yeah. A spotlight on relationships, choices, commitment, values, future goals. Yeah, here's the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So the Lovers does ask what's truly aligned with your heart. The 10 of Pentacles reversed may suggest maybe different expectations around long-term stability, family, and future planning. So this doesn't automatically talk about separation or divorce or anything like that. This is not more or less the energy that invites for honest communication about where you and the relationships, the people around you are heading together. All right. Queen of Pentacles reversed in the month of September. Let's have a look what else. The Devil reversed. Okay, healing energy. I'm hearing healing. Yeah, because the Devil reversed talks about freedom from unhealthy patterns, codependency, control, fear, self-sacrifice. Queen of Pentacles reversed is like learning to prioritize your own well-being. I'm actually hearing for the month of September regarding love and relationships that you do not have to lose yourself to keep a relationship. So September feels quite liberating. I'm hearing for finances for the next 3 months, uncovering truths and changing your relationship with abundance. Because here in July, we have the moon reversed. 2 cups upright. Okay. Something is going to become clear regarding your finances in July. The moon reverse can reveal some sort of information that was previously hidden. 2 cups talks about partnership agreements, collaboration, supportive financial connections. So maybe some of you may receive valuable advice or assistance that improves financial situations. So I'm hearing pay attention to conversations regarding finances in the month of July. August, we have the 7 of Swords. Let's clarify that. 8 of Pentacles. I'm thinking this is like that strategy energy regarding your money. Not deception. Literally, I'm getting strategy energy, all right? That you're working smarter regarding your money. 8 of Pentacles is also staying committed, all right? Building the finances, actually working well with your finances. Maybe even the eclipses may reveal more efficient approach to earning, saving, managing resources, right? So there's progress available here, but it requires intentional effort. 8 of Swords for September on your finances. And the Empress. Okay. Quite fascinating, right? The 8 of Swords is normally that energy of limiting beliefs, feeling caged in, stuck, overthinking it. But the Empress is talking about abundance. So the challenge is definitely not the lack of opportunity. The challenge is maybe believing you deserve it. Because the cage door is already open, I'm hearing. So what they're saying here is don't let old fears regarding money convince you that you're stuck, because you are not stuck. Your finances are not stuck. Okay, looking at the overall energy, right? I mean, your main energy that came through here as one of the cards is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Fire, and the Ace. This is like that ignition energy, new beginnings, courage, action, confidence. Perhaps the universe is encouraging you to take up space and just trust your instincts. This is not a season for shrinking. I'm definitely hearing that this is a season for stepping forward. And then, again, we have that Aries full moon in September. But someone around you has strong fire placements, perhaps, I'm hearing. There will be an epiphany and breakthrough energy that's coming through. Like I'm hearing expect realizations, moment of clarities over the next 3 months, sudden understandings. Yeah, the eclipses could also, I'm hearing you may feel capable of delivering important breakthroughs around relationships, life direction, personal growth, maybe even business-wise, if you have a business or career, Guilt and sabotage. The important question here for the next 3 months is where maybe are you still pushing yourself for something that has already happened? Punishing yourself, pushing yourself, punishing yourself, something like that. Maybe some of you may discover that the biggest obstacle isn't external. It might just be an old story that you've been telling yourselves, that story that has already been rewritten, all right? here I feel like there's good news on this one because we're seeing patterns. Patterns is really standing out for me. Is once you see the pattern, you gain power and you break it, right? Whether this is family dynamics, relationship dynamics, financial mindsets, or self-limiting beliefs, I feel like the next 3 months are offering opportunities to choose differently, like making different choices. Overall, I think the next 3 months, what Spirit is saying here is the breakthrough that you're already seeking is not waiting outside of you, it's waiting within you. So the next 3 months are really going to be revealing where fear, guilt, or old patterns have been influencing your decisions. As you know, as these truths all come to light for you, you are going to be given an opportunity to choose a new path, make different choices, decisions. So I'm hearing trust the revelations, trust the healing, trust yourself, and definitely the version of you that is emerging from the season is you will be stronger, wiser, and definitely far more powerful than you actually realize. Perhaps you can claim in the comments that you choose your breakthrough, you know, that you claim the clarity, the healing, the courage, the abundance, and the new beginning. And if you feel called, what pattern are you ready to break before September ends? Is it a fear, a relationship cycle, a money mindset? Maybe is it self-doubt? Perhaps it's a version of yourself that you've outgrown. And then, till next time, my beautiful souls, you know, sometimes the breakthrough, it doesn't arrive when life changes. Sometimes it arrives when you finally believe you can. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for liking the video, leaving comments, being subscribers here, and I'll definitely check you around in the next one.